everybody! Welcome to the first episode of our Let's Play of Tell Me Why. It's a story-based game by Don't Nod Entertainment that we're really excited to share and play with all of you. The narrative content of it is really important to us, and I'm going to let Ryan talk about that for a second.
Yeah. So, as we've talked about before, I'm non-binary. As someone who's trans, I think it's really important to make sure that there is representation within everything that we're doing and all the media we're consuming. Tell Me Why is really interesting because it is explicitly about a set of twins, one of which who is transmasculine and the other is cisgendered woman. It's really well done, and I have really enjoyed the exploration of this game, and I really hope that you do as well.
So we're giving this introduction to the Let's Play because of the nature of this game. We really want you all to be able to focus on the gameplay, the visuals, the audio, everything. So once we start the game, this camera's going to go away and you'll just have our voices. I would recommend turning on closed captions due to the dialogue-based nature of the game. There are times when we're talking when there's game dialogue at the same time, and that should help you parse out some of that crosstalk. But that's why we're doing the format. We really want you to be able to focus on the themes and content of the game.
Yeah.
So, without any further ado, here's Tell Me Why. Okay, we're playing the thing. How are you feeling?
Okay, I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yeah. I really like the soundscape.
Yeah. It's
Rain.
really pretty. And thunder.
And I no longer like the soundscape. I don't like thunder, for the record.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
Okay. That's a cold open.
Yep.
I appreciate that the subtitles just use child.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Will you grab me a blanket? I love you.
I will be back with a blanket for Ryan.
So this is 10 years later. The visuals are really stunning. Brushing the toofers.
You do your mascara.
And you clean up the cans, please. So many cans.
We love a good getting ready sequence.
Montage.
I do like the music though. This is really nice. Is this a song that exists outside of this game that I should recognize, do we think? Because I have no idea. The review I read is right though, like a way to have a stereotypical haircut.
Yeah.
Deal with existential dread was missing from that checklist.
chocolate snacks.
It's very not 2020 of this game. What is fireweed?
What is what?
It was on his hoodie or sweater. Fire. It said fireweed.
I don't know. It's probably just something in the game.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
Okay, first, I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out.
Oh, okay.
Everything's fine.
It's a place.
Yep, it's probably the name of their hometown.
Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
Hi, Allison. I like your hair.
It's good here. Is that a baby Yoda? It's a baby.
It's not a baby Yoda.
So that's where you've been hiding.
It's a baby Yoda.
It's the child.
It's always the child. It's everywhere.
All right. I think I'm ready to go now. Oh. Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it. One more season. What am I even gonna do with myself when it's
Watch
over?
something else?
Get invested in the lives of real people?
Or watch something else?
No.
If I look at this again, does it do the same thing?
You find out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it. I've got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Ryan's never played
Hey,
a game like this
wanna
before.
freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Sounds like a good sales pitch to me.
Burning rocks falling from the sky sounds
Yeah.
like the best time.
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look
A
at
journey
box.
through the stars.
Don't get rid of your DVDs. They might leave the streaming device you pay, like streaming service you pay for at some point. Hold on to your physical media.
Yeah.
Police Chief Brown asks council to reconsider budget. Dock strike to begin this week. Mayoral election candidate Tom Vecchi supports gun control money for local schools. Sounds like a...
Democrat to me.
But, like, we'll see.
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home
Well,
phase.
that's a phase that we all have.
I should probably check my email one more time before I go. No, I've already done that 3 times this morning.
I never bleached my hair at home.
Well,
I only bleached my hair when I could
Great.
afford to pay someone to do
I
it
think
for
I'm ready to
me.
go now. Is he gonna like this? Or is it too
It's
much?
cute. But also horrifying.
it's terrible. I hate it.
Give it some demon eyes and it'd be great.
It's gonna be so crazy to see him after all these years. Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
Is that your
That's.
gay friend who we read about in the review?
I think so.
Probably. We'll see.
Do you have any dialogue here? No.
No.
Okay.
So the only thing we knew about this game is we did like read a review of it, and we knew just like the general, I don't fucking know, cultural zeitgeist around it.
Yeah.
So this is very we'll see. And Ryan gets the controller, so the pace will be much slower than it would be if I had the controller.
Sorry.
Because Ryan's
Sorry.
actually going to interact with everything, probably.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this
Well,
time
also-
of day.
Well, not
You
through a
have-
closed blind.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Okay, look.
I could look at this artwork all day.
It's a...
Not the prettiest of
No,
her creations,
I'm
but she weirdly kind of looks like.
I like
me
that a
in
lot
the
more
morning.
than the just like
Mars.
poster of Mars that we called
Also, why is
artwork.
there an eye here? I'm uncomfortable.
Are we in a series of unfortunate events secretly?
Maybe.
Is that
I was
what
really,
happened?
I was worried the door was just not gonna open.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
You can read if you want to. Do you want me to read this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie is more like letter territory. Whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machines have taken over and you still have something to read by candlelight. See? Always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing!
I hate
I'm
this.
definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? I bet they're going to miss you.
The voice that you're using is kind of similar to what you used for Dream Daddy, and it makes me uncomfortable.
I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up, and you can save the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be car guys. Anyway, the Vecchies let me take the day off so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that shithole place again. I really can't wait to see you. Let's burn it all down. I don't know if I made that clear. Love you, Allison.
Well, there's some improvising in there.
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time. Okay.
Your mouth makes
I'm
me
pretty
uncomfortable.
much done here. I just need to grab my goblet. Gonna miss these dum-dums.
It is one of the things with Don't Nod games in general is like the animation is
That's
not
just right,
quite good enough. And so then it gets into like weird, not quite Uncanny Valley, but also Uncanny Valley territory.
Yeah.
Okay. You know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor and at-risk yet redeemable youth haha could want. Thanks for putting up with me and helping me in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside Fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man. Tyler.
So Aaron is the person that
Who
has been
mentored
Yeah.
him. And I guess Fireweed is the name of the juvenile detention center, which
Yeah,
like
resident center. Okay. Well,
Yep.
I like that your tea shots are on Tuesday.
Yep.
We love to see it. Also,
Tea Tuesdays. I'm just saying it's Testosterone Tuesdays.
Yep.
It's the new better Taco Tuesday.
I mean, if you need it.
Yeah, I know.
I want tacos, personally. So, I would like them both to exist.
Yeah.
We could have testosterone and taco
They're not
Tuesdays
mutually exclusive, are they?
for those who need it.
Okay.
Uh,
Take me. This box of junk treasure is now yours by the first law of finders keepers.
but hopefully no losers are weeping.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic
Isn't
cinema.
Denali the name of one of the queens on Drag Race this season?
I don't know.
I'm
But there's
pretty-
a trans flag.
I'm pretty sure she's the one who came in the ice skater outfit.
I don't know.
I think her name's Denali. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Anyways.
I love a trans flag, even if Jason's talking about drag queens while I
saw
try to look
Denali.
at them. Also, it's Baby Yoda.
Hey, little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your
Why does
sister
Baby
soon.
Yoda have titties?
Baby Yoda has titties.
Okay, I didn't know. Oh, new collectible, the Crafty Goblins.
Cool. I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
You found the first game collectible. If this was on PlayStation 4, we would have gotten a trophy right now, probably.
Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside. Been listening to this on a loop lately.
These are pretty arts.
Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next rebel. They're gonna need it more than I do.
Shit I gotta do. Tutoring. Help Perez with college admission essay. Call Dr. Beck. Counseling sessions with Jeremy. Meet Aaron. Gardening program setup. Miscellaneous. Finish paperwork for escape. W2 and letter November 2nd. Something for Allison.
Something. Just do something for her.
Man, I'm gonna
It is a
miss
nice
that
view. Look at
Why
that.
is your window cracked? It's probably fucking frigid in here.
He's wearing a jacket.
I don't care.
He's wearing a jacket.
That
He
feels
gets warm.
nonsensical to me. Please give me water and sun.
Bye, plant. I love plants.
And now the music's ominous.
car crash.
And she's dead. Moving on.
Rip.
R.I.P.
Why do you... No! That's littering! Don't do that!
Yeah.
Allison, I don't like you. I'm already not rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you.
Rude! Ma'am.
You could have won.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
You know what's the problem?
Likewise.
The mouths and the lips move relatively correctly,
You have anything else you need
but
to
the
get?
tongue,
This
like,
is it.
it's just like
The
it's just
last 10
slightly
years
off,
in
just
a
like
bag.
not quite right.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry.
Y'all just don't look at their mouths too closely.
It makes me
You look
uncomfy.
good in that.
You'll
Thanks.
enjoy it more if you
One of
don't.
my mentees.
It's actually the
designed it.
lips don't move very
Real
much.
good.
Yeah.
It's
he's
the mouth
so
moves correctly, but the
incredibly
lips
talented.
don't.
I got a couple
Yeah.
of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep. We're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this
plant.
place?
Make your choice.
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
I really appreciate that they have a trans voice actor. It makes a huge difference.
Oh, we got a trophy.
Thanks, Xbox
Okay.
games.
I don't think it recorded that though, so that's nice. So y'all didn't see that, but we
But
got
you
a
got the
trophy.
sound.
And we got a trophy.
Got the badoops.
Badoop.
No, really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip
Fat
bags.
Bear Week.
2020.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Just let him have the chips. It's fine.
Oh, poor buddy.
Why are
Shot
we
in
not?
the ass just for getting the
We're on a
munchies.
ferry.
Oh, okay.
You can
Yeah,
see
well,
Yeah.
you know what they say. Safety first in bear
I think.
country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense
Yeah,
goes
but
a
that's not
long
moving
way in
either.
keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You
There
hear
we
they've been
go.
talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again?
Guess maybe it wasn't moving yet. I don't know.
It was. Just not very
Higher
much.
bag
Okay.
limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting.
I am.
Predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
That's good.
I can't believe you've got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
I don't understand snow, so I can't relate to that. But
That's not a snow thing.
a whiteout.
I don't think it
What
is.
about you? Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot.
Oh, you love your brother.
Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
'Cause I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Ha ha.
We have to take the ferry. It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handle curves.
I'm sorry, do you want to take over driving when we dock?
No.
You're gonna have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
Porcupines.
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Small town like, okay, fine.
Was it really that bad?
Pretty much. But it could
I meant
definitely
that
have been
one. I
worse.
hit the wrong
Like
button.
if you'd been tucked away in a center for troubled youth?
Right.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
I'm still hung
Good.
up on the
Good,
porcupine.
good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately.
Are wild
He's
porcupines
busy with
common
his
in
dance and
Alaska?
helping his clan organize a potlatch.
Do they just walk across roads?
I mean, I'm sure they're not as uncommon as they.
Smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That or
Ryan's
the
gonna be
ghosts are
frantically
cozying
pressing
up
the
by
wrong
fire.
buttons this whole
Think the
time.
new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed.
I only
Ugh,
know Hades controls.
that house always gave me the creeps. Those windows are like huge gawking eyes.
You think people talk about our house this way?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Behind you. I don't know if you can. I also don't know if
That's as
there's
far as
a, I
I
don't
can
know.
go.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
What's home? Home is where you live.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no
Sad.
electricity.
At least it's got one hell of
I'll buy a
view,
murder house with no
unlike
electricity.
Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
Thinking about it.
Can we
Hey,
buy a murder house?
can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
I was told... I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister.
She
Curious how
wanted
you
to
spent your
see
time.
Yeah. Oh, nothing. You just didn't come to visit me or let me know that I could come to visit you for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, I could have come and visited you. You didn't have to go to a shit hometown or anything. Like, you just could have come and seen me. It's fine.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the 2 most important people in my life. Please. For me.
Throw it in the water.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass
Yeah.
trinket.
Fuck
It's a
Eddie.
gift,
It needs to be at
You
least
know
10
what
times
gift-giving
worth
means in
that.
Trinket culture,
Whatever that ring was
and what it
worth.
means to refuse one.
What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?
You do what you do. I would do either X or A. I'm not doing Y.
No.
I can't accept this. I'm just not there yet.
Fuck Eddie.
Also, just gonna
Allison.
throw this out here.
You gonna mope
Who
about
gives
that
a
for the rest
ring
of the day, or what?
Just
To like a
hoped
young
you might make an
man
effort,
who they
that's all.
barely
An
know
effort?
and
It's an
arrested as a
effort not to
peace
punch
offering.
something whenever you say his name.
Can't you just cut him a break? He was doing the best he could with a truly shitty situation.
Like, that's a weird fucking gift.
Yeah. No, it's a very weird gift.
I'm sus. I'm sus of Eddie.
I don't love him. Also, can we talk about the fact that ecology matters and she threw a teddy bear onto the road?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Did you hear that?
I feel like maybe that sign is there to signal the tension we're going to encounter between the siblings because they don't share the same values currently. But maybe that's just me.
Can you tell Jason's an academic?
Whoa.
Whales.
So, I'm a jerk.
You just always need to have the last word.
In other words,
How would
a
you know
jerk.
that he always needs to have the last word?
I didn't need to dig in like
I
that.
haven't
I'm
seen him in
sorry.
7 years.
Yeah.
He's literally a different person. Like, not because he transitioned,
sorry.
just because 7 years have
I
passed.
just
Yeah.
hoped we could wrap everything up with a grand gesture and move on to our perfectly normal lives.
What? This isn't normal?
What is normal?
Still your brother?
Still your sister.
Now slap him and push him off the boat.
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead. And stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Damn. Literally just had a moment and you're like, I need to go call my dad who I just said things about and you
Yep.
didn't like and I
My dad, who's a
So weird being
shitbag.
on this boat.
Probably. We haven't met him yet, but
I hate you.
also calling her adopted father and like, so
Hey,
Tyler
Allison,
hates you.
Can we take the scenic route?
Okay.
Allison?
Don't think she can hear you.
I hate
It's not.
Good call, by the way. Scenic route's longer, but the view's worth the time.
Do it.
Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
What are you gonna do?
Born and bred.
Ah, you don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaskan natives then. Clay Kid, Haida. Haven't been home in 5 years.
Oh, so you owed your family a visit?
I'll say. You may not know it yet, but your folks, they get old real
No, they don't. They're dead.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
George Gershwin,
George Gershwin.
the composer of Rhapsody in Blue.
Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off the pass.
Oh,
I like
What'd
Gershwin.
you say your name was?
just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
I'm like Cher, just one name,
Yep.
Tyler.
These are a lot of things. Something's open. Bed and breakfast.
Woo!
Deer and fish processing. Jesus.
Yep.
Well, hunting.
Denali.
obviously. Look at it. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
Ecology.
this is a whole. I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Gassed in our winter formal? Fancy. Wait, wasn't that Allison?
You say fancy. I say
Very fancy.
trash.
I wonder if it's at the aquarium. My high school's prom was at the aquarium.
Well, you went to a school that exists.
We didn't have a winter formal, though. I went to the all-girls school's winter formal.
Well,
Yikes.
Hey, I heard.
I hate you.
We're gonna look at this one too.
Yeah, what is...
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't like the old dude.
Oh my god. Nope, I'm not doing that, because that feels...
Look at it.
Nope.
Look at it.
I don't want to get shot.
Look at it.
Nope.
You're not gonna get shot. You probably can't die in this game.
I'm a trans man. I'm not doing that.
It's very unlikely you can die in this game.
I can see the harbor. We're almost
Great.
there.
I think if you go to the car, you can just be
No,
done.
I know. I
Okay.
wanted to see if I talked
She
to her
would do
or
anything.
And she's like, I can buy... Hello? Why'd you look at me that way? How's your conversation with your father, you dick?
Yeah. Sorry, don't get emotional moment done.
I need to call my dad. Dad! So, that's the end of the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week's episode is going to be a little bit more intense. The content gets a little bit more serious, so we'll talk about those things then and give you all the heads up as to what's what and all that. But thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. If you liked hanging out with us today, make sure you like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button down below. And also, you can follow us on the other social media platforms that we have listed in the video description. We really appreciate you hanging out and watching this video, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.